Hey everybody, this is Tambiota and you're watching the Daily Review. So today we have from War for Cybertron Siege, Deluxe Class, Sideswipe. Alright, so here you can see Sideswipe in his packaging. He is in his robot mode here. Something that you'll notice that's a little bit different is that this guy is in a box instead of carded in a bubble. And this is more representative of what we get in Japan with Takara Tomy, where all their deluxes and above are in boxes. Usually they like to keep things in boxes for some reason. They don't want a card and stuff like that. So this is what we're getting here. And then it looks like anything that's smaller than that is coming on cards with a bubble. But this is cool. I like this. It's really makes it a display piece, a collector's piece. Now the only issue that I have are these pieces right here. These are a little in the way. But you can see here on the side we have this awesome artwork. I did post earlier in the week on my Facebook page. There is some glow-in-the-dark or fluorescent paint that's on here, and there's some stuff hidden in the pictures for each of these deluxe figures. And unfortunately, I still haven't translated them yet. I haven't found anybody that's translated them yet, but hopefully at some point I'll do that. I'll get around to it. So on the back here, you can see him. It says it takes 16 steps to transform. It's really easy. He's not that hard. He's a nice. He's a nice figure to transform. The paint apps are great. You know, instead of me just going off about what I like about this thing, let's just go ahead and get this box open so we can check them out. All right, so we're back, and here's Sideswipe out of his packaging. He's in his robot mode. This is the mode that he comes in inside the packaging, so we'll go ahead and start there. There are a couple of things that come inside the packaging, one of which is his instructions. It's nice instructions on here. You have how to transform him. And then on the back, we have some stats for his weapons. So it's really cool. I don't know. I kind of like that they're doing that. It's something different. And now, here are his weapons. They are automatically combined whenever you get them. Now, what you do is this just goes up here. Now, some people, what they found is they don't like that this little handle goes back behind his head. So they'll take the gun and flip it around like this. And go like that. And then you see how there's this flat part right here? It'll just slide into there. Like that. Go like that, then that's nice like that. So now you have his shoulder weapon. You don't have his gun, but you have a shoulder weapon. So let's go ahead and show off transformation real quick. So you want to pull this off, and oh gosh, where do we start at? First thing first, so we want to bring this up, and this comes up to here, and then you take this piece right here, flip this under, and it kind of covers up his head. We'll bring these arms out, flip these panels out like this, and that goes in like that, and that goes down like that. That goes down like that. I have to remember. Like that. So bring that back down like that. And this tabs into right here. So you just go ahead and tab those in. The waist swivels around like that. And then once you have that done, then you will pop this open, and then you flip these pieces forward so they hide that gap. So you take your thumb, push that forward, then it hides that. All right, once you have that done, go ahead and start combining stuff together, start pushing this stuff together. Just want to push the feet into the inside and flip this around. Now, this is a little tricky. You kind of have to go back and forth a little bit to kind of get this in. Oh, that's what you're, okay. Yeah, that definitely helps. So, yeah, leave these up first. All right, and once that's done, then you can bring these parts back down. All right, and then flip these in. And ta-dum, you have Sideswipe in his Lamborghini mode. And this is, it looks awesome. It looks really good. I like this. So I'm getting some kind of odd breeze that's coming in and hitting. I think this, or me shaking the table. I don't know which one it is. It's causing my rig to move like this. Okay, so now that's there. Now you can take your weapon right here, and you can see there's a hole right here. And tab that right there, or you can place it on the side if you want to, like that. It's up to you and how you want to display the weapon or put that weapon in there. So, gosh, dude, this is smooth right here. It's very, very, very smooth, especially with the transition and the angles and stuff. It's very, very fine. It feels really nice to the touch. It feels almost like a silky smooth. It's really nice. All right, to transform him back, I'm gonna go ahead and go in the opposite direction, open these up, and flip these panels open. And just go like that. See, that side came down already, but if you go ahead and just go like that and bend the knee, it'll go ahead and just do the rest. All right, just bend the toes down. Close the shins back up, pull those apart, okay, rotate that around. All right, and then we want to bring the arms out. All right, and then you gotta flip this out like this to get the arms out of the way so that you can push these panels back in. Flip this out, rotate down, flip out of this panel, the chest piece, bring this around, that tabs into place, nothing really tabs in with his shoulders, but that's Sideswipe right there, and man, I like this guy. The only issue is he has a beefy chest, but that's not much of an issue. His paint apps are really nice, especially with the way that they've done the battle damage down here, with the brush strokes and stuff, and then on his waist also. It's really nice. They did a good job of the paint right here, with matching that with what they have here on the legs. I don't know if they added paint over this to match it, but if they did just paint this to match this, then they did a really good job. I believe that they probably painted over this just to make everything a unique color, a universal color over the entire figure. So really, really, really good job. And you can see inside, you can see his eyes there. They have the really baby blue eyes. Just an overall figure, this is a really good figure. So I do recommend, if you find this, to go ahead and get it, man. This is these figures, especially with what they're coming out, they're doing a good job, really good job. So all right, so let's go ahead and go into articulation. So first things first, let's go ahead and remove this just to get this out of the way. Head is on a ball joint. You go up, down, left, right. It's posted into the body, and the ball joint's in the body. It's not in the head. Now you come to the shoulders, there's two different joints. There's a joint that allows you to move the shoulder forward and back. Then one that allows you to go out to the side. You can see the pin. Then you have your bicep swivel. You have your elbow. There's nothing on the wrist for the arm. But you come down here, you have a hip swivel, and that's mainly for the transformation. You come down here to the leg, and you have two different joints again. So one to move back and forward, one to move out to the side, and that is another pin joint. Right underneath that is your swivel. Then you have your knee joint, and then you have a pivot joint on the foot, and you can move the foot up and down just a little bit. So really good job. So like I said, I do recommend this figure. Go ahead and get it if you do see it. Other than that, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that over there. If you want to watch another video, you can do that right over here. All right, thanks for watching. This is Tambiota. See you guys tomorrow.